I have come to the personal conclusion that while all artists are not chess players, all chess players are artists. Unlike other games in which lucre is the end and aim, chess recommends itself to the wise by the fact that its mimic battles are fought for no prize but honor. It is eminently and emphatically the philosopher's game. The beauty of chess is it can be whatever you want it to be. It transcends language, age, race, religion, politics, gender, and socioeconomic background. Whatever your circumstances, anyone can enjoy a good fight to the death over the chessboard. Chess is the struggle against the error. Every chess master was once a beginner. Avoid the crowd. Do your own thinking independently. Be the chess player, not the chess piece. Chess is the gymnasium of the mind. Chess holds its master in its own bonds, shackling the mind and brain so that the inner freedom of the very strongest must suffer. Chess is a war over the board. The object is to crush the opponent's mind. I am convinced, the way one plays chess always reflects the player's personality. If something defines his character, then it will also define his way of playing. The game of chess is not merely an idle amusement. Several very valuable qualities of the mind, useful in the course of human life, are to be acquired or strengthened by it. Life is a kind of chess, in which we have often points to gain, and competitors or adversaries to contend with. Chess is life in miniature. Chess is a struggle, chess battles. I don't believe in psychology. I believe in good moves. Play the opening like a book, the middle game like a magician, and the end game like a machine. I used to attack because it was the only thing I knew. Now I attack because I know it works best. It is my style to take my opponent and myself onto unknown grounds. A game of chess is not an examination of knowledge, it is a battle of nerves. Chess is rarely a game of ideal moves. Almost always, a player faces a series of difficult consequences whichever move he makes. When you see a good move, look for a better one. After a bad opening, there is hope for the middle game. After a bad middle game, there is hope for the end game. But once you are in the end game, the moment of truth has arrived. Give me a difficult positional game, I will play it. But totally one positions, I cannot stand them. You may learn much more from a game you lose than from a game you win. You will have to lose hundreds of games before becoming a good player. Even a poor plan is better than no plan at all. Tactics is knowing what to do when there is something to do. Strategy is knowing what to do when there is nothing to do. In life, as in chess, forethought wins. The passed pawn is a criminal, who should be kept under lock and key. Mild measures, such as police surveillance, are not sufficient. That's what chess is all about. One day you give your opponent a lesson, the next day he gives you one. The winner is the one who makes the next to last mistake. All I expect are wins and to get pleasure from the game. And if someone thinks something about me, if someone's dissatisfied with something, that's not my headache. I hope someday I'll become world champion, and I'll make all these people happy. But even if for some reason that doesn't happen, it won't stop me getting pleasure from chess. I'm sure of that. In order to improve your game, you must study the endgame before everything else. Whereas the endings can be studied and mastered by themselves, the middle game and the opening must be studied in relation to the endgame. You must never let your opponent see your pieces and figure your strategy. Chess is so inspiring that I do not believe a good player is capable of having an evil thought during the game. If you are going to make your mark among masters, you have to work far harder and more intensively, or, to put it more exactly, the work is far more complex than that needed to gain the title of master. I believe that true beauty of chess is more than enough to satisfy all possible demands. Chess is the art which expresses the science of logic. I like the moment when I break a man's ego.